Hey, what's up, guys? So, today, unfortunately, I want to talk to you guys about another mass shooting that has happened here in the States. This time, it happened in Arkansas. So, on Friday morning, around 11:30 a.m., a shooter who was later identified as 44-year-old Travis Eugene Posey of New Edinburgh, Arkansas, walked into the Mad Butcher grocery store in Fordyce, Arkansas, which is not too far away, and just started shooting people both inside the store and in the parking lot. At about 11:30 a.m. is when police showed up and they started exchanging gunfire with Posey. They ended up hitting Posey. Posey ended up hitting two officers. They were fine. They were later released from the hospital, but they did hit Posey. He was taken to the hospital. He's fine, but he is now charged with three counts of murder, although that will be upgraded to a fourth count of murder because a fourth person died on Saturday morning at the hospital. There is another person who is in critical condition, so that number may go up, hopefully not. But as of right now, the death toll is at four, and the number of people injured is nine, including two officers and seven civilians. Authorities have not released a motive in this yet. They're still investigating, trying to see what was going on. Posey didn't seem to have a criminal history or anything like that. He and his family had lived in that area for generations. He owned a couple of businesses. Looks like he had a lumber or a tree business, as well as a trucking business in the past. So just kind of a local guy, just a local business owner. There doesn't seem to be a motive as of right now. He lives outside of Fordyce, so I don't know if I mean, a small town. Fordyce is only 3,400 people. The Mad Butcher, coincidentally, is the only grocery store in town, so that just really sucks. They're going to be closed for the foreseeable future, but it's not known if Posey had any connection to the victims or anything like that. It appeared to be random. The New York Times actually spoke with one of the people who were injured, and I don't think they knew the guy or anything. So I think he was just targeting random people, which is pretty common, very common actually, in these mass shootings. In fact, that seems to be the MO every single time. Is just, I want to go out and I want to hurt or kill as many people as possible, and that's possibly what this man wanted to do as well. So this is the third mass shooting at a grocery store in recent years. In 2022, a white supremacist killed 10 black people at a supermarket in Buffalo, and a year before that, a man killed 10 people at a supermarket in Boulder, Colorado. A lot of times when people carry out mass shootings, they want to do it in places where people are congregated, where it's easier to hit as many people as possible. Grocery stores are naturally that kind of place. So I imagine it's a target for people like this who want to inflict this kind of harm on people. And yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about it right now until police come up with a motive. But just to go on my personal thoughts, I mean, I hate talking about mass shootings, like I really do. I feel like I have to, just because I feel like they're just important to talk about. They're important to cover. We can't just get numb to these. We have to really keep focusing on them, and really, as a country, try to come up with solutions and identify why is this happening so often, and what can we do to stop them. I think that is our responsibility to do that, and it's my responsibility as a journalist, or whatever I am now, a YouTuber, content creator, to talk about these things, even though I hate it. I do hate talking about them, especially when it involves children, right? Like Uvalde, I just didn't want to talk about that. Straight up, I didn't do an episode of the podcast about that. I didn't want to. That made me sick to my stomach. I hate talking about these, but again, I'm talking about this one today because we have to talk about this kind of stuff, you guys. We have to stop this from happening. This is a town of 3,400 people, like I said, the only grocery store in town. This kind of stuff can happen anywhere. They can happen in big cities, super small towns. So there's no word on whether Posey got these guns illegally or legally or whatever. I don't know. Again, he didn't seem to have a history, so he probably got them legally. He used a shotgun too, apparently. So not even an assault rifle. Not even, because assault rifles are kind of on this. I guess I don't know what to say, the chopping block, as it were. As far as getting banned and all that, as far as talking about which kind of guns we want to ban. But this was a shotgun, which is something that isn't in that discussion. And what was weird about this one was, I feel like it flew under the radar a little. Like it wasn't as talked about as other ones have been in the past. And honestly, I feel like as these continue to happen, they kind of become less and less shocking. Like, of course, because we're just so used to it. The only time I really feel like we're shocked by these was, like I said, Uvalde, like when it happens to children, like Uvalde and Sandy Hook. But when it starts happening to adults, it's just, I don't know. I do feel like we're becoming numb to it, and that makes me concerned. That's very concerning. What can we do to address it at this point? I don't even know. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, it sucks, but we need to do something. We need to identify, I guess, sort of I don't know, commonalities in these things and try to address it. I don't know what we do. I'm not an expert. I'm a dumb guy with the microphone on YouTube, but surely people who are smarter than me can try to figure this out, because this is a problem that just we just can't sit by and just let this continue to happen. But anyways, I don't know. That's about all I want to say today, guys. I feel weird saying this, but like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.